Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Listen, this is a warning. If you can't keep your feelings in check, don't listen to the rest of this video, because we're about to talk about Mikey Garcia and some comments he made in the post-fight interview as well as in the post-fight press conference, okay? And it's very simple. You know, he made these statements, and we got to break down what he said, because it sounds a little blasphemous, if you will, all right? Now, I know Mikey Garcia fans who are irrational are going to get upset by what I'm about to say, but let's go ahead and get it in real quick in true Hitman Boxing fashion, okay? I'm just, you know, I'm warming up real quick, okay? So, congratulations to Mikey Garcia on beating Adrian Broner over the weekend. It was a good win, and he beat Adrian Broner, very convincingly, right? I kind of figured he was going to beat him, and, you know, I knew Broner wouldn't have what it took to beat him, okay? Now, as far as what's next for Mikey Garcia, I mean, he's got that fake belt, the Diamond WBC belt at 140, right? So he gave us several different options, several different paths, if you will, that he's planning on taking, right? And we'll start off with the lowest, okay? He said he would fight at 135, right? As long as an opportunity presents itself at 135. So, you know, that just leads me to just think Robert Easter Jr., okay? I'm thinking Robert Easter Jr. You know, the fight makes sense. The protege of Adrian Broner, looking to get revenge on what happened to his leader, if you will, their top dog in About Billions Promotions, aka TMT, because AB don't own About Billions Promotions no more. Let's be honest. Floyd Mayweather owns that. All right? Now, that's a good fight. Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter Jr. That's a really good fight. And, you know, I hope they can make that fight at some point, okay? Now, another fight that could potentially happen at 135 is Mikey Garcia and Vasyl Lomachenko. That's if Lomachenko moves up to 135, which he has alluded to in the past, right? So, Mikey versus Lomachenko. But Mikey Garcia kind of makes it seem like he's going to be ducking fighters like Lomachenko. And I'm going to get into this a little bit further into the video, okay? Now, Lomachenko is a smaller fighter, and I would probably pick Mikey Garcia to win. You know, I'd have to look at their camps and just see how Lomachenko's looking at that weight at 135. And obviously, Mikey Garcia would have to come down, which I don't believe would be an issue, right? But Lomachenko fights on HBO, and your boy Mikey Garcia said he's willing to fight anybody as long as it's on Showtime. And you know what that means. You know he's ducking fighters over at Top Rank. Let's be honest. He ducking them Top Rank fighters. He ducking Lomachenko, and he's ducking, well, let's make a smooth transition into this shit right here. Right here, nigga. We're going to make a slow transition, nigga. All right? Now, he got a belt at 140. That's a fake belt. Now, what's the big fight coming up at 140? That's going to unify the division. We got Julius Ndongo versus who? Terence Crawford. And y'all niggas know y'all ain't picking Julius Ndongo to beat Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford going to smoke this nigga. I promise you that, okay? Nigga come out of nowhere. About to get his ass beat back to nowhere, nigga. I promise you. Now, Terence Crawford going to beat the shit out of Julius Ndongo, right? So, why doesn't Mikey Garcia fight Terence Crawford at 140 since he's willing to fight or go back down to 140 and fight it that way, right? Terence Crawford is the best fighter at 140. I don't think there's any question about that, right? Or do y'all think Mikey Garcia is better than Terence Crawford? What does Mikey Garcia do better than Terence Crawford? Nothing. So let Mikey get in that ring and fight Terence Crawford. Now, Adrian Broner is one thing, but Terence Crawford is a different animal. And believe it or not, Mikey Garcia been ducking Terence Crawford since he was with Top Rank. Because you don't want that shit. I promise you that. I promise you he don't want Terence Crawford. That's why he's saying, I'll fight anybody. We can do it on Showtime. You know Bob Arum ain't finna negotiate to have Terence Crawford beat your ass on Showtime. Even though that's what it would be, he would beat your ass on Showtime. Easy work. Matter of fact, that's a pretty good fight. It's a decent fight, but, you know, Mikey, you know, he get that 10-gallon hat smacked off his head, all right? That's what's gonna happen. Now he made another outlandish statement. You know what? It was really outlandish, right? Because he said, I might move up to 147. Mikey Garcia moving up to 147, welterweight. This nigga smoking crack, man. He's smoking something, because you're not trying to move up to 147. Because you move up to 147, that means I get to make videos about you fighting Errol Spence Jr. I get to make a video about you fighting Keith Thurman, Sean Porter. Does Mikey Garcia beat those fighters? Does Mikey Garcia beat any of those fighters I just named? Like, be real. Come on, man. Let's be honest. Mikey Garcia need to go back down to 135 and stop talking like he pound for pound number one, man. He think he number one on the pound for pound list, okay? Now, I give him full credit for beating Adrian Broner. Mikey Garcia is an A-level fighter, but he just beat a B-minus level fighter, a fighter who's never, ever beat an A-level fighter. So how does that make you top 5, pound for pound? That shit don't make you top nothing on the pound for pound list, okay? We give you props for moving up, fighting a bigger man, stronger man, for getting that decision. But you should have stopped that nigga, to be honest. Why you ain't stop him? Y'all think I'm hating, but I'm being... Y'all, if y'all think about it, y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all just gonna say I'm hating, though. But I don't play favorites with nobody. Y'all the ones playing favorites. Y'all the ones gargling Mikey Garcia's dick in y'all mouth. Like, it's not me. Like, I talk about everybody. If a fighter mess up, I'm gonna say some shit about it. Your fighter mess up, you backpedal. You come up with excuses, right? Exactly. Now, Mikey Garcia should stay away from 147 because he's not beating any of the top names at 147. I'm sorry. Let's be honest. Who does Mikey Garcia beat at 147? Does he beat Terence Crawford at 140? Does he beat Robert Easter at 135? Does he beat Lomachenko at 135? That's the question I got for y'all. As a matter of fact, in the comment section, I want you to answer those questions. Does Mikey Garcia, 1, does he beat Lomachenko and Robert Easter Jr. at 135? Does he beat Terence Crawford at 140? Does he beat Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Errol Spence at 147? I'm just wondering. We're not talking about him going up any higher than what he already said. He said 135 to 147. So that's what I'm holding him accountable for. Just like Triple G when he said he'd fight anybody from 154 to like 170, right? That's what he's 178, right? That's what he said, man. So we holding Mikey to the same standard. Mikey Garcia, nice. I can't front. He's nice, man. He's a good fighter. And I don't know why people picked Broner to win that fight. Like, that was a dumb bet. I hope y'all didn't lose too much money. But when we start talking about him moving up again, then things start getting a little shaky. And then when we start talking about him beating the best fighter at 140, Terence Crawford is light years ahead of Adrian Broner. Terence Crawford is the man at 140. Don't forget that shit, man. All right? So answer those questions for me in the comment section. I'm not saying anything bad about Mikey. I just don't think he beats anybody at 147. Any top names at 147. Perhaps he beats, you know what? He can't beat Sean Porter because Sean Porter gonna make it a tough game on the inside, man. He's not going to stop coming forward at Mikey Garcia. He's not gonna clip Sean Porter. He got a hell of a chin. If Keith Thurman can't knock Sean Porter down, I don't think Mikey Garcia can. Okay? So drop a comment, let me know what you think. If you don't have anything constructive to say, then keep walking. Go on to the next video. Go on to some of them. We ain't gonna get into all that. Hitman Boxing. Like the video. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Shout out to We Are the A-Side Boxing. You already know. You need to go ahead and make some videos. Hitman Boxing. I'm out.
You niggas steady ignoring greatness. A pallbearer what you need when I come undertaking. This hostile takeover by the chill hover. I got the blueprints, I really do this, so move on over. Stay in your lane, nigga, stay in your lane. You steady running at the guns, but fucking suck at the game. Ain't it a shame? It really is. My words evoke fear. I teach you lessons that'll have you breaking down in tears. Call me Joe Clark with a baseball bat, chaining up the doors and spelling all these niggas from rap. Cuz they kill your brain cells, son. How don't you see it? They steady brainwashing you and then repeating, but 'tis the season for chill wage. I bring about change, but not Obama, cause this nation I will never claim. I got my sights aimed at the top spot on the chop block.